Last words.
Another lively show. A lot of different topics. I mean, we went from Vegas to Money Hall to football. And, like I said in the beginning, Brian, not all the facts have come in on this Vegas thing yet, and I'm hoping that they get out there and we'll be able to analyze them and come up with our own spin, or not spin, but, what's the word I'm looking for here, Brian? Our own decision on what happened. Because we know that the mainstream media is going to lie to us no matter what. They're not going to tell us the truth. So we have to dig for our own information and that kind of good stuff. But I'm still after these NFL players. I just, to me, that's more important right now. The dead will be buried. The injured will either pass away or they will heal. They're in hospitals. They have doctors taking care of them. It's a horrific situation. It happened. It's going to happen again. And it's going to happen again. It's been happening for years now. It's just this guy, he killed more and shot more than anybody else. It's been happening. It's been happening everywhere across the country for the last 8 years and longer, but more so in the last 8 years. But these NFL players sitting down, taking a knee, raising their fist, which, when you raise your right fist, that's black power. You're just as racist as a KKK member. You know that, man? When you raise that fist during the national anthem in a symbol of black power, you're being just as racist as the white guys who are racist are. It's pretty. Now the Dallas Cowboys last Monday night took a knee before the national anthem. They stood for the national anthem. They had their arms locked. Hey, they want to stand for the national anthem with their arms locked. They ain't got a problem with that. You want to kneel on your own frickin' time and not during the anthem? Hey, go ahead and kneel. But you kneel during the anthem, you raise your fist during the anthem, and now you got that one moron, Bennett. I can't remember what team he's on. When he sacks a white quarterback, he gives the black power symbol. So these guys are racist. They're racist. They hate white people. And just today, Brian, and because I've been making it a point to point out the NFL's. Yeah. Today, Los Angeles Rams defensive lineman Ethan Westbrook was arrested on 5 felony charges. He said that he had talked to the Rams coach, Sean McVay, on Monday and told the team that and told that the team would support him. He did practice with the team on Monday, but his status for Sunday's game is unknown. The Rams recently granted him a contract extension through 2018. Westbrook was previously arrested in Sacramento on suspicion of domestic violence in March, but not formally charged. The NFL has a bunch of frickin' thugs working for them, okay? And these thugs are out there hating the national anthem. Now, the base salary of an NFL player is $695,000 frickin' dollars, dude, to play a game. And you want to go out there and disrespect the flag, the national anthem, and every military veteran and person who's passed before them. You want to sit there and you want to kneel, you want to raise your fist. Don't do it during the anthem, dude. Else you're going to do, and it's happening. The attendance is dropping, the viewership is dropping, sponsors are leaving, and the NFL wants to continue this. Guess what? It's we the people versus the NFL. The NFL is going to lose. Will people still go to the games? Yeah, they're going to still go to the games. Is it going to be a full park? Well, it might be next week, but the week after that it'll be less, and the week after that it'll be less, and it'll be less until there's not as many people in the park. And the owners go, geez, man, these guys meant it when they said NFL boycott. These guys meant it when they said boycott the NFL. There's nothing more powerful than we the people. And if we the people sit there and stick it to the NFL, they're either going to sit there and stand for the national anthem and be respectful during the national anthem, or they're going to have a league that's going to be not for long. Okay? We stood last week. There was 3 of us. We had flags at Dallas Stadium. I'm hoping I have more, but I'm going to go every Sunday until they stop this stupidity. And I'm going to go every Sunday. And I cannot tell you how many veterans came up to the 3 of us thanking us for being there and flying the flag. And they were from all colors of skin pigmentation. Navy, Air Force, Marines, Army, Coast Guard. Thank you for flying the flag. No problem. And because they're not showing the national anthem anymore, because we're at a spot where it's shady. It's still 85, 90 degrees. So we're standing in the shade, and there's all these people tailgating, and they all got TVs set up, dude. And they didn't show the national anthem. So when the national anthem was going to be played, they cut off to a commercial. They went away from it, and I took up my phone and I put the national anthem on it, and the 3 of us sang it. You know what I mean? So if you live near a professional football stadium and your team is playing at home, you go down there with your flag, you bring a couple of friends, and you stand there with your flag. You don't be confrontational. Just hold your flag. And if people ask you what you're doing, say, hey, I'm flying my flag for the national anthem. And what we did is after the national anthem, we left. We never went into the stadium at all. We're not going to the game. We're not going for the game. We're going to hold the flag so people are reminded that the flag and the anthem means something. When I hear people say that the national anthem is racist, I guess they've never really sung the tune. They don't know what the tune is about. Am I right, Brian? They don't know what the tune is about.
You're absolutely right. They don't know the history. They don't know anything about it. Go ahead.
No, they don't. The national anthem is about a battle in a frickin' war. It has nothing to do with race. Never in there is race mentioned. It's only a racist who thinks it's racist. And racism is not a white thing. It's a human thing. And an Asian can be racist. A white can be racist. A black can be racist. A Native American can be racist. Anybody can be a frickin' racist. And as Dr. Martin Luther King said so eloquently almost 50 years ago, 49 years ago, on August the 28th of 1960, it was more than that, 1964, content of character, not color of skin. And we've got Ethan Westbrook here from the Los Angeles Rams, and it looks like his content of character is pretty freaking low. And these guys that are kneeling, the content of character is pretty freaking low. They have no pride in their country, and if you don't have any pride in your country, how can you have pride in yourself? And, Ethan, if you want to sit there and make $695,000 to be a jerk-off, hey, try another country and see if you can get away with that there. See if you can go, matter of fact, cross the border to Mexico and don't let them know you're there. You'll end up in jail for 6 months. Go up to Canada where Trudeau is, I like to call him Obama Jr., he's turning Canada into a socialist country, and Canada's ready for a revolution too, bud. They're ready up there. I mean, I get people all the time on the Overpasses page from Ontario, from Saskatchewan, from Manitoba, these socialists, they got to go. I said, we got to fight them. You have to fight them. You can't sit back, just like people are sitting back here in America, just sitting back on, Fred and Brian will stand up, Sherry will stand up, Ellen will stand up, Judy will stand up. No, I don't have to stand up. They're doing it for me. No, man, we need you to stand with us. It's the only way it's going to work. The only way it's going to work is you cannot let somebody else stand up for you. You've got to stand up for yourself, and it's the only way it happens, folks. And if you don't stand up for yourself, well, guess what's going to happen, pal? You're not going to like the outcome. It's like as Mark Twain, and Mark Twain was a very smart guy for his day and age. But like he said, in the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave and hated and scorned. But when his cause succeeds, the timid will join him, for it will cost them nothing to be a patriot. And that's where we're at. There's a few of us that are patriots. There's a lot of people who are rooting for us, but they won't get out from behind the computer. They won't get off of the couch. They won't turn the TV off. And they won't go step out into the street because, hey, somebody might yell at me out there because, I'm standing up for something. And we need people. We need people for everything. And we don't need 5 people. We need 500. We need 5 million. I'm telling you, Brian, 5 million people stand all at once. The country will know it. And they'll be standing because they're standing for themselves. They're not standing because George Soros is hopping them a $100 paycheck. When we did our thing at the Chicago Mexican consulate, the Democrats shipped in 100 people. They paid them all $20 for an hour. They were there for an hour. At the end of the hour, they left. We were there. We had 25 people. Everybody was doing it on their own dime because they thought that fighting amnesty was the right thing. So, everyone, you need to stand up. You need to speak out. You need to get involved. You need to get off your ass. You need to get out in the street. You need to turn off the TV. You need to get out from behind the computer screen and make a stand for America and be a damn patriot. If you say you're a patriot and you don't do anything, you're not a patriot. You have to take action in the street to be a patriot. So stand up, speak out, get involved. May God bless you, and may God bless America.